What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna do a EMOM workout. That's every minute on the minute. We're gonna do 7 rounds. So there's 60-second rounds. You're gonna repeat it 7 times. You'll get a 1-minute rest in between each board. And today we're gonna do 3 boards with a finisher at the end. Okay? So let's look at the first board and then get started. Start with that front squat. You're using a dumbbell for all these exercises today, by the way. So you're gonna do front squat, hold that weight out in front of you, squat down, touch your butt on a ball if you have a medicine ball at home. If not, try to touch or get your butt below your knees every single time. Then you have the forward lunge. You're gonna hold that weight out in front of you, lunging forward, again, trying to touch your knee on the ground. Alternate legs, 6 of those total. Then you got a push press, starting that dumbbell on your shoulder, full extension above your head and bring it back down, 5 on each side. And then sumo deadlifts for the rest of the time. That's that wide stance, toes flared out, legs straight, and you're gonna hinge forward for that sumo deadlift. Again, you're gonna repeat that as many times, or excuse me, you're gonna repeat that 7 times. Try to get through everything on the board. No matter what, when the timer goes off for that minute, always start back at the top. Again, you're trying to chase the time. So you're trying to beat the time every single time through the board. So let's get started. All right, starting with that front squat. Get that weight out in front of you, squat down. Again, try to touch your butt on a ball if you have one. If you don't have one, get your butt below your knees every single time. Try to keep your chest up. Keep your elbows locked out in front of you. When you get 7 front squats, you have forward lunges. Again, hold that weight out in front of you. You're gonna lunge forward, touch your knee on the ground if you can. Alternate legs, you're doing 6 of those. And then when you get those 6 lunges, you're gonna do that push press. Again, hold that dumbbell up on your shoulder, full extension above your head, bring it back down to your shoulder every single time. Use your legs with those push presses. It's just as much as a leg exercise as it's an arm exercise. So launch that dumbbell off your shoulder. 5 on each side, and then anytime you have left, you're doing sumo deadlifts. Hey, go all the way to the end. 1 minute down, 6 to go. Front squats. Again, get your butt down, keep your chest up, keep that dumbbell up on your chest. Then get those lunges, same position with the dumbbell, lunging forward, alternating legs. And then when you're done with those lunges, that push press, again, use those legs as much as possible. You're launching that dumbbell off of your shoulder, doing a push press, full extension above your head. Lock that elbow every single time. Bring that dumbbell down to your shoulder. 5 on each side for those push presses. Ten seconds to get to those sumo deadlifts. Again, wide stance, toes flared out to the side, leaning forward. Nice work. Back to the top, front squats. Holding that weight out front of you, get your butt down. And then get those lunges. Try to touch your knee on the ground. I know like it's difficult, but hey, it's the first board. You're just warming up. Legs should be fresh, ready to go. Get those lunges, then that push press. Again, use your legs and your hips as much as you can. Launch that dumbbell off your shoulder. Full extension above your head. Lock that elbow out on top. 5 on each side. And then you got those sumo deadlifts for the rest of the time. Again, wide stance, legs straight, hinging forward. Nice work, back to the top, front squats. Get your butt down when you're doing those. Then you get your forward lunges, get your knee down to the ground, alternate legs. Then you have those push presses, 5 on each side. Again, launch that dumbbell off your shoulder. Use your legs as much as you can. Sumo deadlifts, you're hinging in your hips, keeping that back straight, legs straight, trying to touch the ground. 3 seconds, go all the way to the end. Nice work. 4 down, 3 to go. Let's do this. Front squats. Then forward lunges. Try to touch that knee on the mat if you can. Then you have those push presses, 5 on each side. Make sure you're launching that dumbbell off your shoulder, full extension. I know you're starting to get tired. Lock that elbow out every single time. And then sumo deadlifts for the rest of the time. Legs straight, toes flared out to the side. Hinging, letting it pull in your hamstrings all the way to the end. Nice work, 2 more rounds, front squats. Get your butt down. I know you're getting tired. Don't rush through these too quickly. You got plenty of time. 7 of those. Then nice, easy transition to forward lunges, lunging forward, touch your knee on the mat every single time. 6 of those, holding that weight out in front of you. Then you have that push press, 5 on each side. Make sure you're pushing that dumbbell all the way up. Lock that elbow out. No lazy reps. Good quality reps every single time. Sumo deadlifts. Finish that board off. Go all the way to the end. 1 more time, front squats. Weight up in your chest. Squat down, get your butt down. Again, if you have that ball, touch your butt on that ball. If not, get your butt below your knees when you're doing those front squats. Then you have those forward lunges, touch your knee on the mat every single time, 6 of those. And then back to the push presses 1 more time. Five push presses on each side. Get those done and then get to those sumo deadlifts. Doing that for the rest of the time. Legs straight, toes flared out, hinging in your hips, letting the hamstrings pull. You should feel the tension in the back of your legs, right below your butt. Full extension all the way up every single time. Go all the way to the end. Nice work. Catch your breath, grab some water. I'll be back in a second. All right, let's look at your next board. You have snatches. Set that dumbbell down on the ground, full extension above your head. So it's all one movement from the ground to over your head. That's a snatch. You're gonna set it down, switch hands every single time. Then a squat thruster, just like a front squat. Hold the weight up on your chest, squat down, get your butt down, touch your butt on a ball if you have one, or butt below your knees. Stand up, press up, full extension above your head for that one. Then you have the 1-arm rows. Elbow on your knee, pulling straight back. 3 on each side for those, and then an overhead tricep extension with both hands for the rest of the time. Very weight-centric workout today. Weights are good, weights are fun. Weights mean strong muscles. Let's go, let's do this. Snatches, start that dumbbell on the ground, full extension above your head. Lock that elbow up above you, set it down on the ground, then switch hands, 6 of those, alternate sides. When you are switching that dumbbell, your butt should be down, chest should be up, you should be looking at the wall, not the floor. Good, proper form is good. We got plenty of time to get through those. Squat thrusters, again, get that butt down, full extension above your head every single time, 6 of those. And then when you get to those one arm rows, let that arm fully extend and then pull that dumbbell back into your ribs. 3 on each side. When you're doing that one arm row, always like to put that opposite elbow on your knee to kind of brace yourself. And then when you get to those overhead tricep extensions, same thing. Lock that elbow out above you. Bring that dumbbell behind your head. Full extension above your head for those. Go all the way to the last beep. Nice work. 1 round down, 6 to go. Snatches. Set that dumbbell down on the ground. Snatch it above your head. 6 of those. Alternate sides. Then you have squat thrusters. Again, get your butt down, full extension above your head. 6 of those, and then those one arm rows. Pull it back into your ribs. Bring your dumbbell all the way out. Let that elbow fully extend every time for those one arm rows, and then that overhead tricep extension for the rest of the time. Again, lock those elbows out on the top when you're doing those overhead tricep extensions. Doing that for 3, 2, 1, 2 down, 5 to go. Let's go. To those squat thrusters after your snatches. Again, get your butt down, keep your chest up when you get those. I know you're starting to get tired. Lots of squats today, that's okay. Then one arm rows. Let that arm fully extend, pull that dumbbell into your ribs. 3 on each side. And then overhead triceps for the rest of the time. Nice work, back to the top, snatches. Again, set that dumbbell down on the ground. I know it's tempting to like switch hands when it's already above the ground. Like set it down every time. Full extension above your head, set it down on the ground, alternate sides, 6 of those. Then those squat thrusters, dumbbell, bring that dumbbell down to your chest every single time. Squat down, stand up, press up, full extension above your head. And then one arm rows, 3 on each side. Then those overhead triceps for the rest of the time. All the way to the end. Nice work. 3 more, let's do this, snatches. Set the dumbbell down every single time. Full extension above your head. You got this. Get through your squat thrusters. Get back to those rows. 3 on each side, just an easy weight training exercise or workout today. You got this, this is easy. Slower pace, not a lot of jumping. Oh, this is a great workout. You guys are gonna be sore tomorrow. Lots of squats today. 10 seconds, go all the way to the end. Get those overhead tricep extensions, you're almost there. Nice work, 2 more. Start that dumbbell on the ground, full extension above your head. Don't get tired, don't get lazy with me. Let's see full extension above that head every time you do a snatch. Set it down, switch hands. Get to those one arm rows, pull that dumbbell back into your ribs, full extension, let that elbow fully extend on the bottom, 3 on each side, then those overhead triceps. Again, lock those elbows out on top. I'm gonna keep cueing that because people get lazy and they don't fully extend those elbows. Let's see it. Nice work, one more time. Snatches, start that dumbbell on the ground, full extension above your head, 6 of those. We're almost done, this is the last round. And one more board, a little finisher at the end, then we're all done. Get you 6 squat thrusters, keep that dumbbell, bring that dumbbell down to your chest every single time, full extension above your head. Then the one arm rows, 3 on each side. Then I'm sure a few of you are on those overhead tricep extensions already. So keep locking that elbow out, full extension above your head every single time. Bring that dumbbell down to your back. Don't hit yourself in the head. You're doing that for another 10 seconds. Keep going, go all the way to the end. Do not stop early. Nice work, catch your breath, grab some water, let those arms shake out, shake those legs out. I'll be back in a second. All right, looking at the last board, only 3 exercises on this last board. You're gonna do a chest press, 7 on each side, and then a pullover, 7 of those, and then a Russian press up. You might need a heavier weight for this board because you have plenty of time to get through that. I did that on purpose. So chest press, again, laying on your back, bring that elbow down to the ground every single time, pressing out in front of your chest, 7 on each side. Pullovers as you're laying on your back, keep your arms straight in front of you, pulling the dumbbell behind your head. This is not a skull crusher. Those elbows stay straight and you're pulling the dumbbell behind your head, touch the floor if you can, and then you have the Russian press up, sitting on your butt, leaning back halfway, pressing the weight out in front of you. Chest press, let's do this. Laying on your back, bring that elbow down to the ground every single time, full extension, squeeze on the top, 7 of those on each side. Plenty of time to get through these. Let's get some high quality reps. Let's feel it tomorrow, you got this. Get 7 chest presses on each side. And then get to those pullovers. Again, that pullover, you're gonna lay on your back, those elbows are gonna stay straight, and you're pulling the weight behind your head and bringing it all the way in front of your chest every single time, keeping your elbows straight the whole time. This is not a tricep exercise. Pullovers are actually a back exercise. Your lats and your upper back have to do the work to pull that weight back in front of you. So, get to it. 7 of those, and then Russian press-ups. Sitting on your back, leaning back halfway, knees bent, heels off the floor. You're better than that. Pressing that weight out in front of you as many times as you can. Hey, round 1 done, 6 to go. Chest press. Laying on your back, pressing that weight out in front of you. Squeeze on the top. You got this. 7 on each side. And when you get those 7 on each side, then you have those 7 pullovers. Laying on your back. You can bend your knees for these. If this starts to bother your lower back, go ahead and bend those knees, feet flat on the floor. But just keep those elbows locked out. Bring that dumbbell back behind you as far as you can. Again, pull it back in front of your chest every single time. 7 of those, and then those Russian press-ups. Ten seconds, go all the way to the end. Nice work, chest press. 7 on each side. Plenty of time. Bring that down, bring your elbow down to the ground every single time. Full extension in front of your chest. Squeeze on the top. And then you have those pullovers. Okay, when you get to those Russian press-ups, you can sit on your butt, leaning back halfway. Again, bring that dumbbell down to your chest every single time, and then full extension out in front of you. You're pushing the dumbbell up towards the ceiling every single rep for the Russian press-ups. Try to keep your heels off the ground. I know if you have a heavier weight, it's not so easy, but suck it up. You got this. Chest press. Arms getting tired yet? Keep pushing. You got this. 7 on each side. Squeeze on the top every single time. Let's feel this tomorrow. I'm sure the next workout's gonna have a lot of push-ups in it, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about next workout. Pullovers. Keep your elbows straight the whole time, pulling that weight behind your head, pulling it back in front of your chest. Your knees can be bent if you want. And then you have those Russian press-ups, leaning back halfway, holding the dumbbell 2 hands, pressing that weight out in front of you. Ten seconds, keep going. Go all the way to the end. Nice work. Back to the top, chest press, 4 down, 3 to go. I got this. Don't worry, it's under control. 4 down, 3 rounds to go. Chest press, 7 on each side, full extension every single time. And then you got your 7 pullovers. I know some of you thinking, why 7 reps of everything? I don't know, it's just a fun number, whatever. It's fun, it just works. It works, I like it. We've been using it forever. Russian press-ups, bring that dumbbell down to your chest, full extension out in front of you. Starting to get tired, I'm sure those arms are getting whooped. Your core is probably pretty burnt out from doing these press-ups. Keep pushing, you got this. Go all the way to the end. You got this. Don't stop. Nice work. Chest press. You got 2 more rounds. You're almost done. Little finish here at the end. Then we'll call it a day. Get your chest press, get your pullovers, get to those press-ups. $20 seconds, keep going. $10 seconds, go all the way to the end. Keep pressing that weight out in front of you. Bring the dumbbell down to your chest. Don't stop early. Nice work, last round, chest press. Elbow all the way back to the floor. Full extension out in front of you. Squeeze on the top. 7 on each side. Then you have your pullovers, 7 of those. And then get to those Russian press-ups 1 more time. Sitting on your butt, leaning back halfway. You should be at about a 45-degree angle off the ground. Knees are bent, heels off the ground because you're better than that. You're strong, you got this. Bring that dumbbell down to your chest, full extension out in front of you every single time. Doing that for another 7 seconds. Let's go. Finish strong. Let's go. 2, 1. Nice work. Catch your breath. Grab some water. I'll put a finisher on the board and then we'll be all done. All right, here is your finisher. And yes, I brought this finisher back because I love it so much. You're doing an L-sit press. Again, L-sit is a long sit. You're sitting in a L position with your legs straight out in front of you. Your legs, by the way, I never cued this before. Your feet should be together, okay? Legs straight out in front of you. Your feet should really be together. Your toes should be pointing up in the air. That's the proper L-sit position. You should not be leaning back. that extra arm should not be on the floor, okay? So what you're doing is you're in that L sit or long sit position, feet together, toes pointed in the ceiling, and then doing a shoulder press from that position, 10 on each arm. Again, the opposite hand that's not holding the dumbbell should not be on the ground. Put it on your lap, put it around your belly, do whatever you need to not lean back onto it. That's the cue with the L sit, okay? Then you have the crunch with the dumbbell, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Hold that dumbbell straight out in front of you with your elbows locked out, holding the dumbbell by the handle, by one end, but your hand should be in the middle of the dumbbell, holding it by the handle, holding one end of the dumbbell, okay? You're just pushing your shoulders off the ground. This is not a full sit-up, it's just a crunch. So you're rolling your shoulders off the ground, bringing your shoulders back up. Your lower back should not be leaving the ground while you do this. Your lower back should stay pinned to the ground while you're doing those crunches. You're doing that for 5 rounds. Super fun. It's gonna take you a while. I know, take your time, get through those L-sit presses and those crunches. You're probably gonna need a lighter dumbbell. That's okay. It's a super fun finisher. You got lots of time. Let's see it, let's get it done. When you do the L-sit presses, lock that elbow out on top every single time. No half little reps, full extension, good quality reps. Ready? Do it. You're probably doing it. Just keep going. You got this. Hey, if you did this workout today, give me a big thumbs up on the Facebook post where I posted this at. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you better do that. I don't know where you've been. Get subscribe right now. Like, stop what you're doing and just subscribe right now. And then what else? Let me know how it went. Comment, give me a comment in the Facebook post. Tell me how you did on this workout. Lots of weights today. The finisher is a pain in the butt, but guess what? You did another workout. Also, you could always go and do one of my core workouts, little shorter 15-minute core workouts after this one. So if you want a longer workout, you could do that too. Let me know. Let me know if you did that. So good job today. Big thumbs up to you. See you next time.